Hey everyone, I'm Suzie. I'm excited to be here on Businews, and we have a great show and lots of episodes to come for 2013. Woo! Yes.
And welcome to Strictly Business. I am Alfonso Santaniello. Cori, Verteramo here. I gotta think of a good way to introduce you,
Your
right?
intro to me sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's so boring.
I'm sorry. Suzie, thank you so much for coming on. Little side note from Suzie here. You used to intern for me a long time ago, like last month. But she is a riot, so that's why I invited her on. So thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So we have a few good topics to go over today. First up, Facebook Poke was like one of the first things that Facebook came up with. Now they launched out their own app, and they were trying, I guess, to compete, because Facebook wants to compete against everyone, against an app called Snapchat, which basically is you can take a photo, a video, send it to someone, but as soon as they open it, they have a certain amount of time to look at it, and then it's gone. So a lot of inappropriate things, I'm sure, have been sent in those time frames. My cousins have told me, and yeah. But so Facebook tried doing it, but it's not getting the traction. So I could see Facebook potentially wanting to buy out Snapchat because they have the money to buy whatever they want to buy.
Snapchat, their demographic, like tweens.
Yeah, it is. It's very young demo. I downloaded the app because it was on the Facebook app, so it was like download the Poke app.
I tried to download Snapchat, but it's not.
Poke? No, it's. I don't think it's gonna. It makes no sense. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I tried to see how I could use business-wise use the app, but there was nothing. You can send a private message. The same thing as texting the person the video or texting. Like, there's nothing.
Doesn't have a real purpose.
No, exactly. Is that all we have to say for that?
I think it's weird, especially if their demographic is tweens, because if it self-destructs, as they call it, that teenagers don't really care about stuff like that. It's people that are older and, hey, my wife's not home. Like, this is what I'm doing right now. Delete, in 5 seconds. It just doesn't.
Well, I mean, I know it's
me.
like Snapchat. Like, if you send it and it disappears, but someone takes a screenshot of the whatever you send them, they'll send it back to you just saying the person you sent this to took a screenshot of the video, the footage, the text. So it doesn't necessarily have to disappear. Someone can take a screenshot of whatever you send them, and it's there. They can keep it. So that's why I said inappropriate things, because people send, the whole sexting thing. Like, this kind of takes into a more private thing where it's not necessarily can be traced as easily as through texts. All right, next up, new thing called Dish FM. So make sure you don't order the wrong thing at the menu in the restaurant. What also helps is reading, so you don't order the wrong thing at the restaurant. It does help.
We have to read menus now? Come on.
Yeah, pictures aren't enough anymore. So it's an iPhone app. It launched in mid-December, and it basically highlights top dishes at restaurants in San Francisco and New York, because the rest of the world doesn't matter. And by analyzing the data of millions of posts on the web like Yelp, Foursquare, and Instagram. So they take all the data and highlights the most talked about dishes at the restaurants. It's a really, really cool concept, and I think it's going to take what Yelp does for reviews, but makes it more viral and more, people go on Yelp to bitch and complain. But this is going to be like, look at what I just ate at this restaurant. It's so good. It's going to be more of a positive than a negative compared to like what Yelp does.
Yeah, and they're just a startup right now, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Because if the article said they just got $300,000 in seed funding, so hopefully, but they did mention that. I thought it was funny that the mass market consumer is actually more lazy. I just think that that's hilarious.
Well, everyone's getting lazier
Yeah.
with all the stuff that's gadgets coming out. So, excuse me.
At least a potential too, if they can pair up with, like Instagram, or maybe not necessarily Instagram, but somebody that, is looking for more people to take pictures, maybe funders, some kind of.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for them to have relations, like partnerships with like other, like Yelp could work to their benefit in a sense of
Yeah, if they could collaborate together.
Yeah.
I mean, not only do people want to know that it's a good dish, but they kind of want to see what it looks like, and then.
Yeah, and it very fine tunes because not everyone, a lot of restaurants have a lot of options, so not every dish is for everyone. So this is, what Yelp does for reviews for the restaurants. Now you can review specific plates at the restaurants. So I think it's a good. I mean, people want to know what everyone else is doing at all times, and especially with Instagram, people are posting mostly food and baby pictures. I mean, I'm guilty of posting food, but I think this is really going to take it where it's going to help the business, not necessarily instead of people just posting for nothing. Next up, founding Hulu CEO and CTO have decided to leave. In an email sent to staffers, which was reposted to Hulu's blog, Jason Kilar said he is good. I always see your face in the corner.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I don't pronounce names very well. Said he was coordinating with Hulu's board of directors to ensure that there is a simple runway to manage this transition, and the decision has been one of the toughest he's ever made, like every CEO says. So I guess his plan was to leave early September, but he's been at Hulu for 5.5 years. I guess he prolonged it till the end of the year. I don't know. I guess they're supposed to, in works of going into India. I guess right now Hulu's only available in the U.S. and in Japan, which sucks. When I went to Italy last summer, I couldn't watch any of the shows I wanted to watch. I pretty much had to watch Italian shows, which pretty much put me to sleep.
It wasn't the wine.
Wasn't the wine. It wasn't the midnight drinking.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know what this means for the company.
He was there for 5 years?
Since its beginning, yeah.
As a new startup. I mean, this isn't uncommon that we see these CEOs either step down or totally get out and start a new venture.
Well, I mean, you think of Netflix and now Amazon and YouTube that are streaming shows. No more. It's not just Hulu anymore. Now it's everyone's doing it. Their market's dropped, so maybe they're seeing it as they're going to leave before the big downswing.
Their barriers to entry are, even with Apple TV. Can you stream things off Apple TV? I think you must be able to.
I have no idea. I don't have it.
Sure. Yeah. They have the advantage though because Hulu, you watch the things that are on now.
Yeah.
As opposed to Netflix and all that. It's older seasons.
Right.
Because I have both, and I use both equally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have cable, so it's either way. They have the advantage. So you would think, why leave now?
Well, I mean, it maybe wasn't even their choice. Maybe it was like the board of directors saying, okay, well, it's now time to find. It's an exit strategy. Anytime you start or you have a business, you need to know what your exit strategy is. When
Or a
leaving.
contingency plan. Can't wait for this one.
So, I want to say it's called Hawaii.
Yeah.
Huawei? Hawaii? So, Chinese phone maker, that's why I can't pronounce it, is challenging Samsung with the world's biggest cell phone. And it's trying to gain traction in the U.S. as low-cost handsets. And it was premiered at the CES in 2000, which is Consumer Electronics Show, in 2013, recently. Announcing a device that pushed the definition of phone itself. I mean, so the phone, and then they have a bigger version, which are calling it a phablet, which is a phone and a tablet.
It's huge.
It's like the iPad mini.
Right.
Like what the Note, is it the Note or Notebook? What is it called? That phone that's the phone that should not be a phone. It's like this big.
Mm-hmm. It's huge.
My aunt actually has one. She's probably going to text me after and yell at me that I just threw her under the bus. But the phone is really, but I don't understand why people need bigger phones. That's what computers are for.
Maybe the owner has a complex. I mean, people are trying to downgrade the technology. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Especially with phones. I mean, I think the article said even it is pushing the limits of even being a phone. I mean, I want something that's small, can fit in my pocket, in my purse.
Right.
Especially if you're going out places.
Yeah. You don't want to have like a Flavor Flav watch, but it be your cell phone around your neck. Like, hold on, someone's calling. And
We're just reverting back to the Zach Morris phone.
Yeah, exactly.
They did say it has double the battery life, which is interesting because the screen is bigger.
Yeah.
And it launches this February. You'll be able to purchase it.
Well, they're not in works with any they're in talks to U.S. network providers, so they're not with like a Verizon or anyone yet. They're only sold overseas. But I mean, how the phones keep getting bigger and the tablets keep getting smaller. So what's the difference between the iPad Mini and they're like the exact same size? Do you know what I mean? Like what? I just think it's becoming too much. And the next show we'll talk about something else that's going to replace the smartphones. Apparently.
I wonder what time it is.
It's time to end the show. On that note, Suzie, thank you. And we will be right back. Alright, you know you have to turn the computer on to do work.
Well, I couldn't get into your computer because you didn't give me your password, even though I'm pretending to be you for the day.
There's only one.
This is all he does.
In those boots too. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. I want to thank Suzie for coming in. Follow us on Facebook at Strictly Businews, on Twitter at Get Businews, Instagram on Businews, see some behind the scenes stuff.
I didn't know we were on Instagram.
Yeah!
We learned something new every day.
See you guys later, and if go to our website, businesschannel.com, sign up for a newsletter so you'll know when the new ones are coming out. And we will see you guys next time. And Cori will not be working here anymore.
You're fired. Wait a minute.